I was fired on my wedding day. Now my ex-boss wants to hire me back at triple my salary. I was literally walking down the aisle when I felt my phone vibrate in my wedding dress pocket. Yes, I had a dress with pockets paired. That detail becomes important later. Halfway to my soon-to-be husband, I made the split-second decision that would change everything. I checked my phone. It was an email from my boss. Due to company restructuring, your position has been eliminated effective immediately. Your personal items will be shipped to your home address. I was being fired on my wedding day while walking down the aisle. The strangest part. I smiled, put my phone back in that magical pocket, and had the best wedding ever. I didn't tell anyone, parent, not even my new husband, parent, until our honeymoon 3 days later. Wait, you got fired during our ceremony? Mark asked, choking on his pie tolata. And you still said I do? Well, I had other priorities at that moment. I laughed, like marrying you. What I didn't tell him was how I'd been secretly building my own marketing agency for 6 months. My toxic boss, Parrot, who'd rejected every one of my innovative campaign ideas. Parrot had unknowingly given me the push I needed. I used our 2-week honeymoon to launch my business from our resort room. Between snorkeling and sunset dinners, I built a website, reached out to connections, and signed my first client, Pern, a small bakery that needed help with social media. 3 months later, my one-person agency had grown to serve 12 clients. I hired an assistant, then a graphic designer. By month 6, we were competing for Parrot and winning paired accounts against established agencies. Then yesterday, my phone rang with a familiar number. Jessica, how's married life? My ex-boss's voice was syrupy sweet. Listen, I am calling because we've had a situation since you left. The situation was that 3 major clients had followed me after seeing my work online. My replacement had quit after 2 months. Revenue was down 40%. We'd love to have you back as our Epions director. Ripper, your former salary, full creative control, corner office. I remained silent as she continued listing perks, including the generous gesture of backdating my employment so there'd be no gap in my resume. Why would I come back to a company that fired me on my wedding day? I finally asked. On your what? She sounded genuinely shocked. HR said they timed it for your day off. I was walking down the aisle when I got the email. Check the timing. Silence. Then, well, that's unfortunate timing. But this offer is still exceptional. Most people would jump at it. I laughed before responding. I'm not most people, and my agency just signed your biggest competitor yesterday. I hung up and turned back to my team of 8, that working from our new downtown office, Pern, paid for by the clients who recognized good marketing when they saw it. Some people fire you at your worst moment. Others inspire you to create something better than you ever imagined.